G'day all. Welcome back to Wicked Tunes with me, Lad from the Woods, where we bring 60s and 70s style music from artists from the past that are still making it today, and today's artists from the year 2000 on making 60s and 70s style music. And we do everything here: blues, folk, rock and roll, rock, classic, you name it. Whatever is new or newer that I can bring to the masses. Anyway, we've already done this band once already. They're called The Americans. Now, to make sure clear, they are not the band, the original, the Jay and the Americans, of which my mother dated one of the members. I think Jay himself. I got to call her and ask her because I always forget. Anyways, this song is called Romeo, and it's from their new album called Stand True. And I forgot to push the button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My Black Mamba vape here, cheapy. Yeah, I'm not sitting right or anything today, am I? Holy crap, Paul. Get this straight. Okay, I can't remember. Look at that fucking camera. Yeah, so it's great. These guys, I really hesitate to say what their sound is. I mean, there's definitely a 50s big hollow sound to it from that kind of era, but then there's a modern sound, and then there's a 70s sound, and this song's got all three. So I really hate to kind of try and pigeonhole them into anything. So I think I'll just leave it, and say, okay, this is just a great rock band. Okay, doing different stuff, because they're country too. I mean, I've listened to the whole album, and it's just like they're all over the place, which is good. I like that. So, and I'm sure they must like playing it. I got all the greens. I just got to wait a minute now to get her good and hot. So yeah, we're doing this song. So listen, before we get to that, if you'd like to, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to make sure to get notifications for the new songs, make sure you push that bell. And be careful too, because YouTube seems to unsubscribe people. I've had it happen. I've been, and Jamal, aka Jamal, wasn't wrong. I was Bell, and I wasn't getting his stuff, and I only stumbled on his live show today where he was a little bit dicked off, and I don't blame him. Anyways, there we go. Panama Red was ever strong tasting. That was an indoor. I grew that. Lots of terpenes. Okay, let's get to the song. So let me know what you guys think. I'll tell you that at the end. I'm distracted. I don't know why. And I was really looking forward to doing videos tonight. So anyway, we'll get her together. Maybe it's because of this, right? There's people out there going, yeah, fucking Stoney. I know what I forgot. I'm supposed to say, if you want to donate for the new the new Lad from the Woods studio build, because I'll be doing more than one channel there. Voice in the Wilderness, Wicked Tunes, which we're on now, Fishing Camp Life, which is the whole thing here, and the UFO one, which right for the life of me I can't remember, but that link's down, and all the crap I'm doing is down in the links. So some of it's updated, some of it hasn't, but once I have a proper studio, I'll be doing that much more often. So anyway, let's get going.
Walking yourself home again, reciting every rhyme. But nowadays you're noticing each blossom falling from the vine. Like Romeo and Juliet, its death was by design. No earthly force could ever stop me, no king upon his throne, throwing pebbles at your window was the hand that cast the first stone. Like Romeo and Juliet, When I'm in love, I am alone. I will place my fate with a nod in the hand of the Almighty God. And for your promise to a man that you...
See that changeover right in the song? So they start off with a little bit of slow thing, it's kind of countryish, kind of, and then all of a sudden you hear like Pete Townsend slashing chords all of a sudden coming. It's not Pete Townsend, but I mean those big heavy chords. Wait, they'll be doing something again in the same song. That's why I like it. It's a cool song. Anyway, whew, I was choking on that vape, and they say, "Well, whoever said you don't cough on vape smoke, it's like you're mental, okay? Because you do." Anyways, I know it's safer and better for me. I'm trying to get myself toward that. My buddy and I, my grow buddy, the guy that grows with me, and he's going to be doing the studio build, and he's got what's it called again that people get? He's 43, emphysema. So the doctors told him no more cigarettes, which he's having a hard time. But joints, he's like me. He likes great big joints, and so he was asking me about vapes the other day, and I said, well, the Black Mamba is cheap and it does what it's supposed to. You know, it's just simple and cheap. It's like here in Canada, it's like an $80 vaporizer, maybe even cheaper now. But it does the job. I mean, it's not going to be an Arizer or a, Volcano or anything like that. You know, the ones that sit on your desk or, top of the line, like Utilian 721 I had. That's a great vaporizer. Anyway, let's get back to the song. Whew, I'm going too long. I got a good kick off that vape.
Don't give a damn, and the line we never crossed, we lived recklessly across, and took our chances there, where the game was never so fair, and I am done. Takes a single sip of that fatal recipe, like Romeo and Juliet. I drank once for you and once for me, and life beyond the wall carries on like it's nothing at all. No, you won't sway them with speech, for that family's deaf to peace. By the time they let us be in the tragedy of sleep, the burden was theirs to bear. Yeah, the game was never so fair, and I am done.
Well, not exactly, but that drumming is what I've been talking about, where I like to change sometimes. But he already did what I would do with this song, with especially at the end, he's doing the Keith Moon back and forth, riding his two crash cymbals, and it's a lot. But if you actually hold your sticks up, people have always wondered why Keith Moon held his sticks. Now I didn't talk to Keith Moon, but I figured out because Keith Moon was my big hero. And of course, everything I tried to do with the earphones on the drums, I just like do as much Moon as I can get. Anyways, but you'll see a lot of them time he held his sticks with his finger, his index finger. And if you drum that way, you'll find out that you're able to, I don't know why, but it lets you flex more and it lets you, and it works. It looks strange, look, I mean, because you're supposed to hold them like regular rock drummers hold them like this, okay, with their thumbs or whatever, ding, 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 okay. And then you got the kind, this old, I can't drum like that, I never did. Now I can't with my fucked up hand anyways. But when I want to do a lot of crazy and stuff like that, that's Mooney. And it works. I don't know why. It's just the way the sticks lay in your hand. and it was something I saw. Like I saw the Who 15 times uh, in total, and I've watched Keith Moon, of course, as a kid, and then Zach Starkey, the current drummer, and now he doesn't drum like Mooney like that, but he has his own style, but like whew, he's a good drummer. I love his style because that's exactly what I like. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that song. Isn't that something? How they go from one thing to another. It's yeah, these guys, the Americans, new band, I guess. They only been around since hold on, I got the information here. They started in 2010 and they're present until now, and they're playing now. That's a brand new song off their brand new album, which is called, I have it right here, Stand True, and it's the Loose Music label. Don't know them, but hopefully I can find them and follow them. And yeah, they've got a bunch of the last album before this they released was in 2017, so we'll get some songs off that. Then there's something called the First Recordings EP in 2016, so we'll get that into the list. And I'm not sure about these other ones here, because there's one called Son of Rogues Gallery in 2013, but then it says Anti Compilation. And then there's another one, Home Recordings EP 2012. And then there's the original album EP, which was their first, the Americans EP 2010. We definitely got to get to that one. But where is it? The EP in there's one called First Recording, so I'm going to have to check to see if that's just an updated one or remastered one of the original two EPs. So anyway, a lot of explanation. That's the stuff I do for you guys, so you got to bother with that shit, right? So I'm looking away again. I gotta look at you guys, man, because that's where you are. You're not here. Okay, you're not sitting next to me in a lazy boy with a big spliff, or over there drinking like my friend the Newfie drinking beer. They're not here right now, but anyway, I love them all, but what a bunch of characters. You'll meet them. Well, maybe, maybe not. Stefan's not, he's okay with it, but I don't know if Phil the Newfie would be too cool with it. I'll wait till he's super drunk. It'll take him long. When he comes here, his little Jeep is filled up with uh, Molson Canadian, like literally stacked up like on each side in the back where he sleeps. And then he's got that. Then he's got in the back or the side seat, because he always comes by himself, he's got bags of rum in there. And then he doesn't, what does he drink? I guess it's rum and Cokes. So he's got his Coke somewhere, meaning Coca-Cola. Okay, you don't do Coke. And I'd kill him at our age. But or both. Well, I'm going to be 60 in December, and he is already 60. He's just a little older than me. But Phil the Newfie, what was I saying? Oh, he can drink with the best of them, and he can hold his liquor. I mean, he gets crazy, and sometimes we get fighting, not like physical, but arguing, whatever. But I love the guy dearly, and I used to work with him when I drove cement mixer before the government said, there's too much wrong with you. We can't trust you in a truck. And they're right. So even though sometimes I miss it, but anyways, better off without me. It's a young man's game, as they say. So again, the song is, or the band is called The Americans. The song is called Romeo. And like I said, drumming is absolutely amazing for me as a drummer in this. And I just think they're a really good band. So we'll be seeing a lot of them, I think. So thank you for coming. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to get notified about the new music. If you want to help the Lad from the Woods studio build, there's links for donations for the studio build. And then there's also merchandise now. There's a link for that down below. And everything that we sell of the merchandise goes to the studio build, which again, I will say that we're going to be recording that on my GoPro and filming the entire build and stuff like that. So some people might be into it, some people not. Fishing camp people might be into that. But anyway, it's WickedTunes is my biggest one, and going to be the biggest one, because the music one is the really fun one. The Voice in the Wilderness is just an opinion and comment thing. So, it's like blow off steam, so it's not as fun. the UFO UAP first contact. I think that's how I call it. UFO UAP first contact uh, channel. I haven't done stuff for a while, but that's like really concentrating and stuff. And I need all my gear. I'm in a 33-foot trailer, and stuff is packed, so it's hard to get. Once I have that studio with an office, I'll have my stuff, and then the UFO stuff I'll be able to sit and study and then put up and do videos, and that will be fun. And then the other one that's fun because I get to go all around everywhere in the ATV or in the boat or growing the weed or whatever. I'm not doing the weed channel anymore. I just there's too many better guys doing it than me out there anyway. So, but I grow weed here, so I film the little things I do with that. Running around my ATV in the bush here, ice fishing in the winter, regular fishing, which I'm going to be starting probably this weekend, being it's a long weekend here in Canada. Victoria Day, best weekend of the year for partying. That and Labor Day. Okay, well, Canada Day. Wait a minute, we're Canadians and we the North and we like to party up here. You Americans might not think that, but believe me, you just don't know the party class. Okay, there's a whole bunch of us, especially out in the bush. We all left the cities and going, well, we'll do our own thing. You guys do your thing in the city, and we're going to do our own thing. Anyways, and that's cool. If we intermix once in a while, that's cool too. So, but anyways, the party bunch, they're all in the bush, folks, okay? As typical Canadians, we kind of keep it to ourselves. So, except maybe now me, because I'm saying that shit here on WickedTunes. So, anyway. All right, so I said the donation thing. I said, please like, share, and subscribe. You guys be good out there, and peace and long life and prosper. Why does my hand look like it's not right? And I'm supposed to be. See, it should be out here. You're not supposed to do it that way. Like when you're greeting somebody. Okay, hold on here, wrong way. When you're greeting somebody, you're supposed to push it out like that. That's mine. No more peace, overdone. No more brother shake hands. I don't need that shit either. I mean, it's one thing living in amongst First Nations. Nobody shakes hands. It's just, I think what you'll get is if a white guy goes to shake a First Nations hand, he will actually hold his hand limp, and he's telling you like, I don't believe in this bullshit with this stuff, and that's what he's telling you. Okay, so at least that's what I've been told by my friends in the First Nations, and I'm like, you know what, brother, that's exactly cool. So I do the Vulcan thing because I mean, peace, long life, and live long and prosper. Not a good thing to say to somebody when you're leaving or when you're greeting them. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. So, and I don't care what anybody else thinks. It's nerdy, but it's Mr. Spock, and I've been watching Mr. Spock since I was like 5 years old. And my dad, I used to call Mr. Spock because my dad was so logical and smart. So it's just unlike Spock. He liked this beer and sweet and rock and roll. And another result, well, one of the results, my brother too, he loves music, but he lives in California up in the mountains somewhere with all these other hippie types. And we hear from, I haven't seen him face to face since 1990. No, 1990. When my dad passed away, he came back here to help mom. So what is that now? 23 years since I've last laid eyes on him. And I probably will never lay eyes on him again. He has MS and he did get brain cancer, but they did cure him, or they got it out. But, he already lost his trailer he was living in. He had a trailer like mine, was smaller, but with all the fires, the trailer caught fire while he was sleeping. And for Christ's sakes, it come up on him so fast. Lost all his shit. So he moved in with somebody in Santa Cruz, I think. And now he's back in the mountains, I guess. But like, yeah, he's had a rough time. So mom's been trying to send him money, but there's rules all about that stuff. So because he's on California, like they give him help, so he can't take any money because they just take that money and take it off the money that's going there. So he may be doing that anyways. I don't know. Meaning paying the California people back, because sometimes it'd probably be just easier to get the money from mom. Not that we're billionaires or nothing. We're far from it. But mom was one of those people, the boomer generation for sure. A little older than the boomer generation, actually. She's kind of like 1 foot in the 1950s, kind of, grease hair, you know. Whatever. Anyway, she was born like in the 1940s during the war. So she's a daughter of two greatest generation people. And of course, they could squeeze a nickel till it screamed, is the old saying. And now, so that money's been saved, and it was for rescuing, a situation like my brother. So you don't imagine that brain operation to get the tumor out was too fucking cheap down there. I don't know. Up here, paid for. Down there, fuck. 100,000, maybe more. So, okay, folks, we'll see you. Yeah, I already said everything and I'm just rambling on and we're up to 20 minutes again. Okay, I'm going to stop that. No more rambling unless I do the video separate. I promise. Okay, folks, be good, be cool.